Say Womanjeka Mirimbik Bunarong Namda Baraptan Atawillam, which means welcome to my beautiful home, land of the two bays. Now, many of you may be familiar with the word Womanjeka, and for those of you who are not familiar with it, don't worry, I'm about to explain it. So, in the Kulin Nation, we use this word Womanjeka, which means welcome. But it has a deeper meaning than that, because what it really means, and something that's really important for today, is come with purpose. So woman means come, je is a directive, and ka means purpose. So it means to come with purpose. So when you're doing a welcome to country, it's not so much what I'm saying, but what you're thinking about and what you're doing. Thinking about that purpose, why you're here today, why you decided to come down here and celebrate with the community, and what brought you here. You know, what are we really celebrating here? This is one of the biggest celebrations in the Southern Hemisphere, so we really do need to think about what are we doing here and what we're going to do for the day. So, Womanjeka, come with purpose, think about that purpose. Another really important part of the Welcome to Country is the promise that we make. So we're making a promise to the traditional owners and the spirits of this land. So we're taking a little bit of time to make a promise to them. According to the traditions of my ancestors, the land that we stand was created by Bunjil. Bunjil taught the Burrong to welcome guests, but he required us to ask all guests to make two promises. So this is the two promises. The first promise being the promise to protect and not harm the land and not harm the children of the land. So we make that promise. That's our first promise that we make when we come and celebrate on country. The second promise that we make is to obey and respect the ways of Bunjil. Bunjil is our creator spirit who created the land and created the bay, Nurm that sits in the background. How do we honour and respect those ways of Bunjil? Well, we do that through those values of the traditional owners, the values of learning, the responsibility that we have for culture and knowledge that we attain in our lifetimes, and the responsibility we have to pass that down onto our younger generation. So I see a lot of you have your kids down here. So think about what you teach your kids. Think about the values that you pass on to them. Secondly, the value of celebration, which I can't think of a more important value today than the value of celebration. What celebration means is we're all coming together for a shared purpose. So we all have something in common that we're coming down here to celebrate for. But that goes hand in hand with another value that's equally important to celebration, which is the value of respect. So, although we have many things in common, and we have this in common, we've come here for a common purpose, there's many things that we have that make us different from one another. So many things that make us diverse, and the way we respect, or the way my ancestors learned the value of respect, was we actually valued those things that were different. So we valued the people that were next to us, that were different to us. And when you value diversity and you value those differences, you actually invite them into community, and they make your community a lot more richer, a lot more better, because we're able to see things from different perspectives. We're able to see things in a different light, a different way than what we're used to. So the value of respect is a very important value, and it goes very much hand in hand with that value of celebration. Finally, the last value is something you've all been doing very patiently and waiting for me to finish, is the value of honouring sacred ground. And that's just taking a little bit of time out of your day, as we've done today, and just to pay respects to the history and the stories of the first people of this land. So thank you for doing that. And so once again, Womanjeka, Mirimbik Bunarong Namda Baraptan Atawillam. I wish you all the best for today. Thank you.